Hey, do you need help with concentration, memory, or do you have frequent headaches? There's an herb for that, and you can find it in any grocery store. Stay tuned because today I'm talking about rosemary.
Welcome back to Business 50.
Hey, everybody. Piper's here with me today in the kitchen. I just have a small bottle of rosemary tincture that I need to decant, so I figured that I would talk about rosemary and make a video about it. And I also wanted to show off this rosemary plant. I cannot tell you how many rosemary plants I've killed, a ton of them, before I figured out that they don't like being overwatered and they like sometimes just to be spritzed with water. Okay, everybody's probably heard of rosemary. You can buy sprigs of it in the herb section at any grocery store, and you can buy rosemary plants next to the produce section at Walmart. But I don't think you know how beneficial it is, and I learn something new every day. This was one tincture that I was super excited to have in my apothecary because it is so helpful for circulatory system and it can be used as a brain tonic to help with concentration and memory. So in doing some reading for this video, it makes sense that it says that it can also help with headaches, which my daughter gets a lot of headaches. She's tried feverfew, which is the first go-to, but she's not very good at taking it every day. So I think I'm going to have her try this tincture next time she gets a headache to see if it works. And if it does, if I can get her to even try it, I'll even update in the comments to see if it helped or not. But I take it for my brain. I have a very high stress day job. Sometimes I am just so overwhelmed. I don't know what to do next. But rosemary really does help me to concentrate, and I feel more alert when I take it. So I really love this stuff. I also always put rosemary in my hair rinse, as it's great to improve circulation and to your hair follicles and to aid in hair health and growth. Okay, so we will let that sit for a minute. I don't know that there's anything more to drain out of it, but then we'll go ahead and put it in our bottle. So bear with me just a minute while I read from a couple of my herb books because I just think this is pretty fascinating. So we have got the Herbal Remedies Handbook that talks about rosemary, headache, migraine, nervous exhaustion. An infusion of rosemary can bring quick relief to headaches caused by overwork and nervous tension. For headaches linked to high blood pressure, combine it with linden flowers. It can also prove helpful in a migraine. So there you go to my daughter. Um, Also, it does talk about the hair tonic and infusion made from the leaves, such as or acts as a natural hair conditioner, toning the scalp and strengthening the hair. So I do put it in all of my hair infusions that I make. Now, a fusion is different than a tincture, and this is a tincture that I'm straightening off here today. But an infusion is with water, kind of like basically a tea. Um, However, the last book of Herbal Remedies by Dr. Nicole Appelian, again, I love her, I love the book, talks about circulatory problems and headaches. Rosemary is a mild stimulant, well known for increasing circulation. Use it for problems with the cardiovascular system, poor circulation, and low blood pressure. These same stimulant properties make it a good choice for alleviating headaches, especially migraines. Rosemary has a mild analgesic effect, but the main relief comes from opening up blood flow to the brain, which is why it helps with the concentration and the memory. It also says it is antibacterial. And I don't know if you just watched my video or if you've seen my video on yarrow yet, but yarrow is great for gram-positive, like staph infections. And this also says rosemary essential oil inhibits the bacterium Pseudomonas. It also works to kill staphylococcus, as does oregano oil. And I did do one on oregano as well. So those are pretty crazy. And then anti-cancer and hepaprotective. Rosemary has been researched for a variety of cancers, and it has many properties such as caffeic acid, carnosic acid, and carnosol, and rosmarinic acid that help fight cancer. It also protects the liver. And then also in the last book of herbal remedies, it talks about get rid of bad breath very quickly. So you can make a mouthwash out of rosemary as well. Who knew? Like just a little plant that you use to put in your potatoes or your chicken dishes or something. Rosemary Gladstar, she's a very well-known herbalist. Her medicinal herbs book says rosemary is a legendary brain tonic, improving concentration and memory. It enhances the cellular uptake of oxygen and is a mild and uplifting stimulant. It has been long been valued for its ability to ease headaches and migraines and relieve mild to moderate depression, which is awesome. And of course, there are other herbs like lemon balm and some other ones that can help with like melancholy and upload mood and all of that stuff. But rosemary says that can help with mild depression. So obviously, those of us with stressful jobs feel that one tremendously. In the Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine, which I go to a lot, it talks about a 2015 review in Cancer Letters stated that these constituents also had promising results of anti-cancer activity. However, in none of these books do I see where there is a caution at all. Sometimes there's a caution about sometimes there's a caution about pregnancy, sometimes there's a caution about being allergic to a certain flower, a certain herb, but nowhere in these books do I see that. So, as always, do your research. Make sure that it's going to work for you or that it's okay for you to use. I'm sure that this just scratches the surface of what rosemary can do. But I absolutely love, again, when I started taking the rosemary tincture and making it for brain concentration. And then I learned all of this extra stuff. It is so fun. But do your own research. Make sure it's safe for you, especially if you are pregnant or on any other medications. And that is it about rosemary. I'm going to go ahead and get this bottled up so that I can take it. If you like this stuff, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share with someone who you think might benefit from learning more about rosemary. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.